Hi guys, I hope you're all well and welcome back to another pick a card reading. Today's reading is all about your life a year from now. So that's super exciting. So if you would like to pick a group, then you can go to the timestamp below and then fast forward to your timestamp, your reading will be there. So what you need to do is intuitively go to whatever card you feel drawn to. So this is card number 1, this is card number 2, this is card number 3, and this is card number 4. Whichever card you're drawn to, go to that reading. You may be drawn to more than one. If you're drawn to 2, watch both of those readings. They may resonate for you in some way. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. And don't forget to put the notification bell on so you know when I upload a video. And yeah, let's just jump straight into your reading. I hope you enjoy. Hi group number 1, I hope you're all well and welcome to your reading, your life a year from now. So let's see what the cards have to say. I'd also like to say that remember, you always have free will. What these cards say doesn't have to be your destiny. That is down to you, that's up to you. But at this moment in time, this is what the universe is saying your life will be like a year from now. So anyway, I just wanted to disclaim that and let's just jump straight in. Well, straight off the bat, we have a positive reading, guys. So here you have recognition and reward, crown chakra, and hope. So what I see for you in a year's time, guys, is that you are going to get that recognition and reward you have been hoping for, whether it be within your career, your personal life, just in any way, shape or form that you have been wishing to get some recognition, some reward for your hard work within your life. You are going to get that. This light is going to shine upon you and you are going to feel, what's the word? You are going to feel appreciated. That's what I feel from this. You are going to get that appreciation that you deserve. And with this crown chakra card, I feel that you are going through a really profound time of connecting with your higher self, really going with your gut feelings and your intuition, and just really connecting with your spiritual side. So the number 7 on the card here is a spiritual number, and it's just the crown chakra is what connects us with the universe. So I feel like this is saying that you can manifest whatever you desire. Whatever you can think of can be something that is brought into existence. And I feel that you've manifested this recognition and reward because you deserve it. And so with this hope, it's like you just feel so hopeful that you can bring anything into your life now that you desire. Anything you want is going to be able to be happening because you are believing in your higher self, your crown chakra, and because you've had this recognition and reward now, you believe anything is possible because you now have the hope, because you have been shown that, okay, I can manifest the recognition and reward, I can now manifest anything. And you're just feeling very hopeful. There may have been a time in the past where you felt very unsure and uncertain and unhopeful, but next year you're going to feel really hopeful, like there's light at the end of the tunnel with a certain situation in your life, and it could be in so many aspects of your life. It's just like a time where you feel lighter. And you got the angel card, Zena. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is behind you now. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So this is saying that in a year's time, you are going to go past a bad situation. The bad situations are now in your past, which is why you feel hopeful. So there may have been times, you may even be going through a time now which isn't your finest time. You don't feel the best that you could feel, and you may feel a bit like lost, or you may feel a bit uncertain. But know that you are going to thrive next year, that something's going to happen, and open your eyes. It may be because you are connecting with your spiritual side, that you are now feeling that you can now relax and not hold on to past experiences and past traumas, and that you can move forward because you are protected by the angels and the universe is working in your favor now. You may have felt that it wasn't. You may have felt like you were alone and that no one was supporting you. But know that they are, and the angels are, and the universe is, and everyone is leading you on the path to where you are supposed to be right now. So because you may be going through a bad time at this point in time, or you have done in the past, this is a reminder for you that yes, all of that is over now. You can move forward, you can feel safe, the worst is behind you. You're going to feel so hopeful because of this. And it may be the end of something. Something may have drawn to an end. You may be going through a tricky time even right now, to do with aspects in your life that you just want to be over. And that may be a time when you get to the end of it and you're like, oh, it's done now. It's done and dusted. I can draw a line under it and move forward. So you've got purification, which has a sunflower on it, and miracles. Yes, guys, expect miracles to be happening for you. So I see that in a year's time, you are cleansing your soul. You're going through a time of purification. You are moving away from toxic energies that have been holding you back in the past. And I think that's what this angel card is saying as well. The worst is behind you. So you have gone through a bit of a transformation in yourself and with the people around you. And you are not going to have just toxic energies around you anymore. With also the purification, you may be feeling healthier. You may be consuming healthier food, and you may be hydrating yourself in the right ways, all because you are connecting with yourself right now. And with this miracles card, I feel that something is going to happen in your life that you've been hoping for so long, and it's going to come into fruition and it's going to happen for you. So expect a miracle in a year's time, because it's going to happen. It's in the stars, it's in the universe. The universe is telling you that expect a miracle. Don't think that your goals are too big. Don't think that your ideas are too big, and don't think that nothing is possible, because a miracle is bound to happen when you feel that way. And because you have this hope, it's just showing me that you are really connecting with your higher self, guys, and you are just going to be feeling really good. And that is amazing. I'm so happy for you. I feel like a lot of you have probably been going through a hard time, and this is going to be such a blessing for you. Something's going to happen that is so miraculous and so beautiful, because I think you deserve it. This is your time. You've learnt some lessons. I feel like a lot of you have learnt so many lessons, and this will be a time for you to move so much more forward with your life and to get the recognition and reward that you deserve. And the universe is rewarding you for your hard work, for your determination, for purifying your body, and knowing that now you have this hopeful energy. Now you've been connecting with your crown chakra. So you got falling to my arms, surrender, holding the opposites extremes of life. You also got forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So in a year's time, you may need to surrender to the path that you have been put on. This new hopeful path is a great one. So it's like you've got to trust yourself and expect these miracles. Surrender to the universe and just be like, okay, I'm going to let this happen. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to trust the universe. I'm going to trust these miracles are going to come into play. I'm going to trust that whatever I decide can happen will happen. And I can show others that this is a way of life too. I can show others that I can lead by example, and that you don't have to do things a certain way. So I feel like for some of you, you may be at a certain age, you may be thinking, oh, I should have this by now, I should have that by now, I want things to be done like in a certain order, but it just doesn't seem to happen for me. And the reason for that is because you are different. Everyone is different, everyone is unique. There's no right or wrong way to live your life in terms of the order in which you should do things. Like some people say, oh, I want to be married by the time I'm 30, and it's like, but you may not be. And it's like, you are paving a new way that you don't have to like follow the crowd, and you are not going to follow the crowd. In a year's time, it's like you are going to start to actually understand that you have more to give, and you have a lot to give. And so you can show people that, you know, through hardships as well, that you can also have a great life and move forward, and you can create the life of your dreams by working on yourself, because that is what we can control. So I think with this purification and this hope and, you know, surrendering to the universe is showing that you are trusting in yourself, and you know that in order to make things happen in your life, that is all down to you to believe it and to do the hard work. So I feel as well like your life may be quite completely different from what it's like now. You may have a different sort of lifestyle as you do now, things may change. You may even start to think of a new career. You may end up being your own boss. It feels like it's gonna be extreme from what is now. I feel like you might be going through a hard time, and I think it's all gonna be put behind you. So you got move forward. So you also got move forward. So what I see of that, guys, is in a year from now, you are going to be putting the wheels in motion to create the life that you want. You are going to be determined. You're going to be more determined than ever to move forward with your life. You're going to be moving in the direction of forward, moving and always on the go, and kind of understanding that you don't want to stay still, because if you stay still, things don't change. Things only change when we make changes and we decide to go in a direction. So you're going to go in a new direction, and that is going forward, leaving the past behind you, leaving the negative energies all behind you, and all this light is going to come in, and you're going to manifest the life that you deserve when you believe that you can. And when you expect this miracle, no, it's going to come. I feel that your life is going to really change. And you've got healing. So you may be doing some healing work next year. You may be a bit of a healer yourself, but I feel like this is a really healing time for you. You are going to start to feel that, wow, the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I've done the inner work. I've done the hard stuff, the challenges. Of course, challenges always arise in life. It's just the way it is. But this is just to say that you are healing from past traumas, past situations. With this purification card, this kind of confirms this. The purification card is purifying yourself, but also purifying your choices and purifying your soul as well. And that is what the healing is. So I feel like you're going to heal yourself, and you are going to it's going to be like a reset for you next year. I feel like in a year's time, it's going to be a complete reset. You're going to be in the place you really are feeling more content. But this is all going to happen because I feel that in this time, it's saying that you're going to start healing yourself in a year's time. What I see here is that you are going to feel this way in a year's time. So you could start now. You could start doing all these things that is going to lead you to the greater good, if that makes sense. So you're going to start doing all these little bits now that are going to equal this result. And this result is that you're going to feel so much more content. You are going to know what you want in life. You're going to feel hopeful. You're going to feel cleansed. You're going to leave past behind you. You're going to be moving forward towards your dreams. You're not going to let people tell you what is right and what is wrong with your life, and you're just going to be really authoritative with your life now. You're going to know that you can create the life that you want. This is great for you guys, and like I said, it's all this is what's going to be happening, but I feel like it's a process. So if you want to get started on your healing journey, this is a sign for you. This is a sign for you to start trusting in the universe, a sign for you to start witnessing the synchronicities and the amazement of your life, what a miracle you are. So you got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And the 7th chakra is the crown chakra. So you got the crown chakra twice. You got it twice in a reading where I've pulled from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks of cards. You've got the same card again, but in a different deck. So it's just showing you that you can create the life that you want. You have all the tools. You are the alchemist of your life. You can create everything, and in a year's time, you're really going to tap into that, and you're really going to be a master at manifestation. You may be manifesting now, but in a year's time, you're going to be a master at it, and you're going to understand that you can create the life that you want. And I think that is the main message here, that you are going to be on a healing journey. You are going to feel like you have left the past behind. You are going to feel like you're moving forward with your life. You are going to start to understand the path that you want to be on, and that you can be on your own path in terms of you don't have to be on someone else's. So I think this is a great reading, guys. Let me know what you think and if it resonates with you right now. But in a year's time, I feel that you are going to be so much more connected with your higher self. You're going to be so much more just content and feel so healthy and amazing. And remember, you're going to get that recognition and reward that you deserve. And the reward may even be from the universe and this miracle that you're going to receive. So I'm excited for you. Let's move forward with all of this great energy. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you so much, guys. Hi, group number 2, and welcome to your reading for in a year's time. This is what is happening with like the universe and the energy right now. Know that you have free will. So if you don't like the outcome of this reading, know that that doesn't have to be your life in a year's time. This is just what the cards are saying for right now. So bear that in mind. I think that's a good disclaimer to obviously say. And let's just jump straight in and see what the cards say. Ooh, well, it's a good start, guys. So you are going to be feeling really in touch with your intuition. You are going to be opening up the doors to understanding that your intuition is not just something that is just not to be ignored. You're not going to ignore it anymore. You're not going to close the door on it anymore. You're going to open that door and trust your intuition and know that you can just really feel like if you have gut feelings about something, you are going to move with them. You're going to move forward with them. You're going to use them as tools in order for you to get what you need to get out of life. So you may have something come to you. You may have an idea, and when you go with that idea, it may bring you so much goodness in your life. It's like that intuition, that gut feeling, those feelings where you're just like, should I be? Oh, I've just had an idea. That'd be your intuition talking to you. Like, trust it. That's what it's saying. Like, you're going to be trusting it. It says you've got material and spiritual prosperity. So I see that in a year's time, you are going to feel very abundantly blessed. You are going to feel rich in all aspects of life. I love it when this card comes up because you are not just rich in one aspect. You're rich in both. Being rich with material things is great, but being rich spiritually is beautiful. And that may be why you've got such good intuition, because you are going to be able to create the life that you want because you have trusted that intuition. And trusting that intuition is leading you to where you need to be. You may be on a path right now where you're setting up a business, or you may be on a path right now of spiritual growth. Not so setting up a business, you may be just working really hard. And it's saying that in his time you are going to be rewarded for that. You are going to have prosperity in all aspects. You are going to feel fulfilled within the material world and within your spiritual life. And you've got the rest and rejuvenate card. So I feel that maybe this part, like this year now, like the year going into it, or the start in a few months' time, or whatever, you're going to be working really hard. You are going to be really working on you. You're going to be working on your life. You're going to be working on businesses, just work in general. And it may be a busy time for you. So this time next year, you are going to take some time to rest. You're going to take time to rejuvenate your soul and just have time to just be, and just take that time. And you're going to make sure you do take that time, because right now you may not. You may be in a time of just go, and you think that if you rest, you are going to not be able to get anything done, or you're not going to succeed. That isn't the case. We need to rest and rejuvenate frequently in order to be inspired. But this is like saying that your hard work is going to pay off, and you're going to have time to rest and rejuvenate. You may be going on a holiday, you may go out in nature, you may just take time for you and just have some alone time in order for you to feel rejuvenated to move forward to the next step, like the next goal. I feel like you might be very goal orientated. That's how I feel. So you got Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Ooh, so that is when your intuition plays a part in this. And this is where you may also feel more psychic downloads and more synchronicities and get more signs when you have this restful time. And because you've got this spiritual prosperity as well, this is a sign, and the intuition, this is a sign that you are going through a really spiritual time, and you're going to be given signs. You are going to be you are going to see the world in a different light, and it's like in a year's time you have woken up completely. You are or going through an awakening. You may have a spiritual awakening, or you may be completely like, whoa, I can see life in the most beautiful way now. And you're going to be able to be more spiritual, and you're going to be able to work with that spiritual energy when you do you learn things, when you meditate, when you speak to the universe, connect with yourself, your higher self, and trust that intuition, which I feel that you are going to be doing. You're also going to be able to view yourself differently, which is why you may be giving yourself that rest time, maybe giving yourself a little bit more of a break, because you're viewing the world differently and you're starting to understand that the world is so beautiful. It's time to just take it all in and just appreciate what I've got right now, and know that yes, it's great to be busy a lot of the time, but also it's time to just stop and smell the roses and just be grateful for what you have now, and that you don't have to be a certain way in order to get the life that you want, because you have that. You have all this abundance. So you've got openness. So this is about opening your heart, opening your mind, which is what this card is saying. You're going to just feel more open and more open-minded, and more like there may be things come to you that perhaps in the past or even now you may think, oh, that seems a bit, I'm not sure, like, is that real? But you are going to open your mind more so and be like, you are going to research into things. You're going to look into things to see, actually, could this be a possibility? Whereas before you may have just been like, whatever, that's not real. You are going to open your mind, and you are going to also be connecting with more of your feminine energy with this. Your higher self, but also you as a person. You are going to be open to your new ideas that you have given, that you may feel like you get given ideas, you maybe feel like ideas flow to you easy, and you're going to be open-minded to them because you are open. You are not going to be as closed off, you're not going to be as guarded, and you've got to stand still. Yes. So sometimes, I feel that you're going to feel, because you're going to be doing this restful moment, I feel that because of the way you've been, and you've created this material and spiritual prosperity, and then you go for this restful period, you may feel like you're at a bit of a standstill, like the world's moving around you and you are staying still, because you are taking time now to learn. And that's new in a way for you, because you've been so maybe in charge and understanding what you're doing, but you're starting from another aspect of your life. You're bringing a new aspect into your life, and that can make you feel a little bit uncomfortable, but in the best ways possible, because that's how we learn and grow. So I feel like you're going to feel a bit like still for a moment in time, and because you're going to be focusing on stuff that is just more calm and more, not necessarily loads of momentum in. You may just be in a place where you're content as well. So you may be feeling like just staying still, like, because I think you go all the time. All this new energy, all this spiritual energy coming to you. Very spiritual reading, guys. Very spiritual reading. Definitely a spiritual awakening, or a reawakening, or just that complete woke state. And you're going to just feel like the world may be moving around you, and you just feel so calm that you're just like, I'm good with where I'm at. I don't need to try and do this next thing at this moment in time. I'm good at where I'm at. I'm appreciating where I'm at right now. I feel like you're very blessed next year. Very blessed in a year's time. Positivity. Yes. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel so good. You're going to feel joyful, blissful, grateful, appreciative for everything in your life. You're just going to feel like, wow, this energy that I feel is free, yet I feel like I've spent $1 million to feel amazing. You're just going to feel rich in life, rich in who you are. You are just going to feel so good. And so you've got a trust card here. So with this could be one, you're going to be trusting the universe, trusting the flow, trusting the process. But also there may be a trust issue that comes up in your life. There may be someone who you perhaps don't necessarily trust. But for some of you, it may be that you're gaining trust with somebody. So there is a trust, there's something going to be around trust in a year's time. But for some of you, it may be there'll be a trust issue. For some of you, it may be because I feel that for all of you, it's about trusting the universe and that you're going to be trusting the process. But I also see for some, it's going to be this trust issue. But for others, there's going to be that you have gained trust of someone, or they have gained your trust. So be mindful of that, and witness that. If there's something you are questioning in a year's time, maybe come back to this video and be like, that is why. But you're feeling really, really good. This time next year, a year from now, you are in a moment of feeling good and just the miracle of life. Like, yeah, this is a very, very, very spiritual time, and it's a beautiful time. So you got intuition again. You got the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and the sixth chakra is your third eye, and that is also where your intuition comes from. So this is a confirmation that you are going to be trusting that intuition. Trust. Okay, angels, thank you. Okay. Yes, that is it. You are going to be trusting your intuition. You are going to be, obviously those other things I said are valid too, but I feel that this is the angels saying to us that actually that trust is really about the universe, and it's really about trusting your intuition, trusting yourself. You are going to be getting loads of signs and synchronicities. You are going to be so much more open to receiving because you are opening up your mind. You are being so more open-minded, and you are going to feel just so good and grateful, and feeling good and positive is when you can start to witness more of these beautiful things in the world and in your life. This is a great card to end it on, guys. You got lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So you are going to be clearing out energies that no longer serve you. This is all part of the spiritual journey. You are going to be, questioning kind of like people's motives, people's, how people are around you. You're going to question certain things within the world, like what's going on in the world, and you are not just going to be a sheep that's going to follow what you're told. You are going to research, you're going to study, like this card said here, the Archangel Ariel. So you are going to question everything, and you are going to lift that veil, and you are going to see the world in a new way, which that card confirms. You are going to start to see things in a completely new light. You're going to see yourself in a completely new light, and it's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful light, and it's a beautiful thing to happen. I'm really happy this is happening for you. And if you are going for a bit of an awakening right now, know that in a year's time you are going to be at the peak, and it's just going to be amazing, and you are going to be able to do this within your work and your life as well. You are going to be able to just, because it's a completely new energy for you, it's like it's a new life, but that's amazing. But let me know what you think, guys. Please leave me a comment below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and press the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. I hope you have a great day, and I hope this was helpful, and I will speak to you soon. Hi, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is about your life a year from now, so that's super exciting, but know that you have free will. If you don't like the outcome of these cards, and if it doesn't really align with you, and that you don't feel that you want your life to be like that in a year's time, know you have free will, and know that this is only what is happening with the energy right now. So you can change that. This is right in this moment, the energy right now. You've picked this could be your life in a year's time. I know that so many people watch this video, so there's going to be bits and bobs that relate to you and bits and bobs that don't. So please bear that in mind, and that's just a little disclaimer because I think that's important to say, to know that you have free will. So you have the waiting game, heart chakra, firm foundation. Okay, so what I see with this, guys, is that you have been waiting for something to happen with your life, and I feel that this is love. And I feel that you are going to have some love come into your life a year from now. So what I see with this, guys, is you have been waiting for love to come to you. You have been waiting for a while. You may just think, is this ever going to happen? And I say it's about love because that heart chakra card, this is unconditional love. You are going to get the unconditional love you deserve with a firm, solid foundation, a grounded energy. A love is going to come to you. This is how I see this reading right now, that a love is coming to you. It may have felt like you had to wait for so long, but know that it's worth it. And also this could be as well, a lot of you have developed so much self-love, and you felt like you've been working on yourself, you've been developing that self-love, and now you have this firm foundation for other things to come to you. Once you feel grounded, once you feel rooted into the earth, once you feel just like settled and calm and content and just, I can't explain it other words than just like you feel just steady and secure, that's when other great things can begin to happen. So you've got Archangel Raphael, and it says, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So you may be going through a physical challenge, but know that you are healing yourself. You have all the tools in order to do so. And this may even be that you had a challenge around your heart. So you are healing this challenge within your heart. I feel that way because this is green energy. Both of them are green energy, and that is heart chakra. So you may have this physical challenge around your heart, and it may be to do with love, and it may be to do with past experiences. But know that Archangel Raphael is helping you heal this. He is also helping you heal the hearts of others and the physical challenges of others, and you are healing. You may be going into a relationship that is a really healing relationship, and you heal each other, and you just have this firm foundation of solidarity with each other. Like you feel very content, and you know that this is a completely new energy. So you got taking risks, okay? So I feel that you are going to be leaping. You're going to be taking the leap of faith this time next year. This may be within that relationship, but that's this because you may have been thinking, well, I don't know if I can take a risk within this. I don't know if I can trust my heart. But this is saying to do so. You are going to. So you feel like you're taking a risk, but it's not because it's from this firm foundation. But this also could be that you are going to be taking a risk in your life. You are taking that leap of faith. You are going for it. You are not holding yourself back anymore. You feel so stable and so grounded that you're like, yes, I'm going to move forward with this idea. I am going to trust my heart, and I'm going to go for this. Follow it. I'm going to follow my heart. Follow my destiny. I'm going to move forward. For some of you, it may be that you are moving. You are taking a risk by changing up your lifestyle. You are changing careers. And you've got abundance. Taking that risk is going to bring you abundance. Now that is beautiful, and that could be feeling that you, and because I always feel that where I naturally put the cards, it kind of tells the story a bit more. It's above this, on top of the waiting game card. So I feel that you've probably been waiting for this, but you've also been waiting for this love. You've been waiting for like something to change in your life, and now you've made that change, and you've taken that leap of faith, and you've taken a risk. It's actually rewarded you with abundance, and you're feeling like you have so much come to you, so much love, so much joy, so much peace, so much just material things, just an abundance of blessings. So you got support. So I feel that you're going to have supportive relationships. You're going to have supportive people around you. And that makes sense because you have this firm foundation. So that is like a supportive energy. You're going to feel supported by the universe, by your friends, by your family, by this loved one that may come into your life. And you've got contentment. Yes. So you're just feeling really content. I feel that the things that you have been desiring in your life are happening because you're taking the risks you need to. Things can only change when you take risks sometimes. And it may be scary, but it's all needed. It's all needed to move forward with your life, for you to challenge yourself, but it's great to do this when you are feeling very grounded. And I think that's why this is then like a ripple effect of you've been waiting, you then are finding this love energy within yourself and with potentially another person, and you're creating this firm foundation which is leading you to take risks, which is leading you to abundance, and it's leading you to support and contentment. And that support is all based around that firm foundation, as is that contentment. You feel content in taking those risks. It may be scary at first, but it's really, really key in order for you to get to this abundant life. You're going to be so glad that you took that risk, because it's just, like I said, it's a ripple effect of good energy. And you got messenger. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. So you're going to feel really balanced this time next year. This makes so much sense because I feel like your energy is going to be so stable next year. You're just going to know what you want and you're just going to go for it. And you're going to be able to show others that as well. And you're going to inspire others because you're this messenger. You are going to feel like people are like, oh wow, he or she is so harmonious right now, so balanced, so stable, abundant, supported, content, all because they took a risk. And it's like, you can bring, because you are also this healing, you have this healing energy around you, you bring so much balance and harmony to people's lives, and you make people feel good, you make people feel supported. So you get support because you make people feel supported as well. And I think that is just really, really important. People feel that way around you. You give off such a good energy, and that is beautiful. I think this time next year, it's just going to be a really, I like the fact that it's just going to be very stable for you. It's just going to be very, I feel that you're going to kind of come into your own and come into like the true you if you're not already. But, you know, I feel that you have, this is well deserved. You've been waiting for this for a long time and you've been patient, which is why it's all then happening. So you may be doing a lot of work on yourself now. You may be building something right now. There may be something in your life that you are moving towards right now. And know that patience will pay off. So you've got a woman holding a coin, and this is a very lucky card. This is another confirmation of abundance. You are going to perhaps come into some money. You also, this is lucky in terms of love. So you may have this love come into your life. This is all round great card, a great confirmation card, a great outcome card for this reading. I'm just going to look at it a little bit more and see what I feel. There may be someone coming to your life that can give you some insights on certain things. You may have a messenger, or you may do that for someone else. But I feel like this is a really lucky card. You're going to feel abundant. If you look at the girl on the card, she has a black cat, a lucky cat. She has, you know, all this purple around her. She has a gown on, which is very grand. She's sitting in a very in a throne and holding this big coin. You're going to feel abundant. You're going to come into some money in some way. And that is amazing. And it's all because you started to believe in yourself and you took the risks that you needed in order to do so. And yeah, so I feel like everything is going to be really good this time next year. I feel that you are going to just have love and contentment and abundance. So wow, amazing. I am excited for you. You're so supported by the universe. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please let me know in the comments below, and please give this a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you know when I upload a video, and I will speak to you next time. Thanks guys. Hi group number 4, and welcome to your reading. Today's reading is all about your life a year from now. So I would like to say as well that if you don't like the outcome of the cards, know that you have free will. And the reason for this message right now is because that is the energy that is right now. It doesn't have to be what happens in a year. Remember that, that's a disclaimer, because I think it's important to know that you can create the life that you desire, but this is what the energy is saying right now. And also know that some parts may resonate with you and other parts may not, because this is a general reading. If we were doing one-on-one, that would be different. And know that I do offer one-on-one readings as well. I haven't said that in the other groups. So if you're group number 4, remember that. But let's just jump straight in and see what the cards have to say. Okay guys, you've got suffering and silence, throat chakra and truth. They are very, they make so much sense all together. So straight off, before I pull any more cards, I feel that you are going to be suffering in silence. I know it sounds like I'm just reading off the card, and I am. You are going to be keeping something to yourself, and it's doing your head in. It's really annoying. And know that you can use your voice. You can change this, okay, by using your voice. And you are going to do so because this card's come up. And the final card is truth. The truth is going to come out. You are going to be able to either say the truth, you are going to find out the truth, and you feel that you've been suffering in silence because you didn't know the truth at the time, but you're going to. And once you know that, it's gonna, we'll see what the card says, but it's gonna bring, it will bring light, because then you can move forward. But it's really key that you connect with your throat chakra. It's really important for you to be able to speak up. Stand your ground. Don't think that you can't stand your ground. If you're suffering in silence, speak to a friend, get some support from a friend. Whatever, I can't see what the situation is right now, because there's obviously so many of you watching. But know that the truth will come out. And it will be for the highest good, because the truth is always for the highest good. And it's going to bring about balance again. So you've got the card Vanessa. And she says, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it. Okay. You need to speak up. There is something that you need to say, because doing so may lead you to the highest good. But you need to ask yourself that question. Is it worth asking, or is it worth just keeping it inside and suffering in silence? What feels good to you? I feel that it would be moving forward with the situation and using your voice. Open up your throat chakra, say hum as a mantra to help you open it up. Speak your truth and don't suffer in silence. If there's also something that's a situation in your life that you are suffering with, and you're not letting anyone know that you want some help and some support, that's suffering in silence. Know that you can tell people the truth. Know that you can say to them, I need a bit of help. Please help me. I need some support. Or I'm not happy in this situation. You need to make that decision. So you're going to have that ultimatum in your mind of, should I say anything? But think of what is going to be good for you, what is going to be in your highest good. And there's so many scenarios that this could be about, but I think if you're looking at this reading, you will be able to understand that, even if you come back to it in a year's time. But let's see if, what else the cards have to say, because a year from now, you're feeling like this, but let's see if the energy moves forward and it's not all about just suffering in silence. Yes. Okay, guys, once you say the truth, you find out the truth, or you speak your truth, blessings are going to come into your life. It's going to be a blessing in disguise, okay? So you've got blessings. You're going to be blessed with something. You are going to feel good. It's going to be like a weight off your shoulders. And it's going to move you forward. And this is all part of your life path. This had to happen. Although you didn't have to suffer in silence, that doesn't have to happen. But the truth coming out, the truth of your voice, the truth of the situation, it's going to lead you to blessings. And this will be a blessing in disguise. Some of you maybe like even leaving a relationship, and it'll be a blessing in disguise. Telling the truth that you're no longer happy. Do what makes you happy. It could be you are unhappy with your career. Speak your truth, say that. Don't think that you can't take those risks to live your highest life, highest good, because your divine purpose. Yes, guys. Yes, you've got power. You're going to step into your power. Once you have acknowledged this is what's going to happen. It's going to be like this wave of like suffering in silence, but then using your voice and speaking your truth or finding out the truth. You are going to realize that I need to speak my truth in order to live the best life that I deserve. And it's going to be a blessing in disguise that you had to, find out something, you had to change something, you had to make a decision. Because then you're going to stand in your power and realize you're not going to let this happen again. You are always going to trust yourself, know the truth of the situation, and not hide from the truth, and not run away from it, and not suffer in silence. And standing in your power, you may be empowered to do something new with your life. You may be on a new path, and you may be thinking, okay, this is where I want to go next. So you are going to step into your power, know that you are strong and deserve more than what you are feeling at that moment in time when you suffered in silence. So you've got awareness, and I feel that you are going to be more self-aware. You're going to be aware of who you are, what you want, and that the energy, firstly, is not who you are. That is just, there was something holding you back. And it was because you didn't want to speak up, but then you did speak up. So you are just going to bring awareness to your life and then know that you are not going to go into certain patterns again. And you're going to be aware of these blessings that are coming into your life. You're going to be like, oh, that makes so much sense now. Like, I'm so glad that happened. I'm able to move forward with my life and live this more empowered version of me. You got memories. So you may be looking back, you may be thinking of fond memories that you had, you may be reminiscing a lot, you may be thinking like, well, you know, some things were good in the situation, or, you know, oh, I look back at the time and think I wasn't actually happy, or I look back at the time and think, why didn't I realise sooner about a situation? There's so many aspects to this, depending on your own situation, but I feel that a lot of you are just going to be reminiscing and trying adding up some extra pieces. And just, you know, you could be looking back at fond memories, but also memories that no longer serve you. And I mean, that's not always a bad thing. Sometimes you just want to have a bit of reminiscing time, thinking of your past and thinking of things that you've done in the past and how proud you are of yourself and how you've been able to move forward from that time, with this new awareness that you have and this new power. And you have all the power. You have so much inside of you that is so powerful, and you are just going to start getting that or gaining it back if you lost it, and it's just going to be such a blessing in disguise. I promise you that one. So you got activated earth, guys, and it says power places, ley lies, trust where you are led. Yes. So you are on a path of change because obviously you've had to speak up and you've had to make a choice within your life. And when you trust that it's all part of the process, all part of the journey, and that you are being led somewhere because this is then going to be a blessing in disguise and help you step into your power, that's when you can feel more empowered in yourself. So you are just, there's going to be things where you have to make choices, and there's going to be opportunities coming your way, and it's like, oh, do I take that opportunity? Do I step into my power in the situation? And it's like, trust it. If you are given an opportunity and you think, ooh, should I? Or if you meet someone and you're like, ooh, I don't know, like, just feel how you feel within the situation and trust where you are led. And you've got power places, and you've got power card as well. So there's just some powerful energy around this. And this is all kind of symbolizing that it's all part of the process. You may be called to go somewhere powerful, like where there's a lot of good energy. You may be going to a retreat. You may be going to just somewhere in the world that is kind of like a very spiritual place with a lot of good energy. I'm just going to pull you a final card to see if there's any last messages and an outcome for this time next year. So you got door to value. So where you're being led, guys, is just going to lead you to abundance. And on this card is these beautiful, powerful red doors, and they're opening, and inside is a beautiful palace, golden palace. You've got money pour into you. There's beautiful flowers, golden light. This is saying that you have to go through something in order to get something. So in a year's time, you may be going through something that may be hard, but once you speak up, once you find the truth in the situation, it's going to be a blessing in disguise. You're going to step into your power. You're going to have more self-awareness and more awareness of the energies around you. You're going to be drawn to a power place. You're going to be drawn to maybe a retreat. And it's all about the decisions you make that are going to lead you to your the divine purpose. And it's all going to lead you to the door to value, which is the door of abundance. It's all leading you the right way. So the outcome is that you are going to be blessed. And you got this blessing card as well. You're just going to be blessed. This is a key to your destiny. It's like opening a door of gorgeous golden light, and it's like a heavenly vibe. So That's amazing. So although for a moment in time you may be suffering, there may be a bit of hardship, know this, like, you are going to be okay, and that you are going to be more than okay. You're going to feel like so good, powerful and activated, and just, you are going to be abundantly blessed for that. And all of these things happening are blessings in disguise, because it's going to lead you to the most beautiful, beautiful path. So I hope that was helpful, guys. Please leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe and press the notification bell so you know when I upload a video. Let me know what you think. I hope to speak to you soon, and have a great day. Thanks, guys.